Okay, guys, do not mind the way that I look. It is what, 12:20 something a.m. What time is it? Like 12:20 something a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's July 14th right now because it's after 12 o'clock. It's after midnight. Okay, so we all know at this point what happened on July 13th. I'm going to do an intro real quick and then let my daughter talk. Gosh, where do I start? Okay, so I just did a video about the Lord giving me the number 13 like a year and a half ago, or a year ago, that I had the number 13, and that I found out that an asteroid was coming close to Earth on the 13th. Okay, and I just put this one up with a comment video as well, or it's in that comment and asteroid. Okay, but obviously that wasn't the only thing about the 13th that he was trying to say. Okay, or 13. With that video, I was given the word 730 Angel Haley. Yes, I'm trying to make sure I'm saying that right, because I don't want to invert those words like Angel Haley or Haley Angel. Okay, it was 730 Angel Haley. Okay, and I just put this video up 2 days ago or a day ago or something. I've been trying to put it up all week and it would not go. Okay, so I'm going to bed to get ready for, it's church today. It's going to be church, so we're going to bed for church. And I was laying here, and we all know what happened today with Trump. But me and my family were not made aware of it until probably around, I'm trying to think, we had a late dinner, so like around 7:30.
7:30.
Okay. Oh, 7:30. Hey. Oh, we had a late dinner at 7:30. And oh, really? You think that's it? I don't know.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense.
And we got a call from,
I know. Okay, so one of my husband's coworkers, his friends, called him and said, Trump, there was an assassination attempt on Trump. And we were like, huh? Like, we were just sitting, spending a family day, like just sitting on the couch, relaxing, waiting for dinner. Okay. And so he, I think, looked up a video on his phone and he showed it to us. Okay. My husband did. So there's a crazy thing. You've got to hear this. A really crazy thing that my daughter's about to share. Okay. So we talk about it at dinner. We look at it again after dinner, like probably everyone else. And it doesn't hit me anything about the 7:30 angel hit. Nothing about that hits. The 13, the number 13 hits, that it's the day that all this is happening. And I was like, oh, there's a lot going on 13, right? So I wonder if that's what the 13 God was given. So, okay. Reason I'm on so late or so early in the morning, however you want to look at it, is that I'm laying in bed and I'm going over things in my head. Okay. And someone had just put a comment on my video about the Angel Haley 7:30, and they said something, sister, I'm wondering if you know what this means, the end of 7. And so I was laying in bed thinking about it. I was like, did I say that on my video? And I was like, no, maybe she got that. And I was like, well, the end of 7, I either think like July 7th, the end of 7. I think the end of a 7-year tribulation. I think 7 is the number of the end, completion, right? Like perfection and completion. But I haven't stated anything back to her yet, because I was kind of thinking about it, and I was like, that's kind of weird. She got the end of 7, and over a year ago, I've got some videos about it that you can go watch. I got around 8. Okay, so she's ending up with the end of 7, if that's what she's talking about, that she got something, the end of 7, and I got around 8. Okay, and I was like, man, all these little things are like getting closer together. right? Okay, so now I'm going to let my daughter share the amazing thing, because I was laying here and I woke my daughter up and I was like, wait, what did you just tell us today? And it just hit me laying in bed that everything coincided. It totally slipped my mind of what my daughter said today. What she was given by God today. So she's going to share it. Okay.
Okay, so I had a dream. So I was fall asleep, and then in my dream I was sitting on the couch, like on my left side, and on my left, and then on my right was my mom, and we're sitting on the couch, and my brother is behind me on like my back left, and my dad, and they're like talking, and and like kind of busy. And so I knew my mom was doing some type of puzzles in her hands or something. And I remember looking at the sky, and there was different kind of shapes. You know how like kind of shapes you do like for kids to learn, like this kind of shape, this, put this together and everything.
Because we didn't have a ceiling. The ceiling was gone.
Yeah, the ceiling was all gone. So I also saw was the sky, and then shapes like in a straight line. And then next to it, it was like a TV. Well, it wasn't like a TV. It was like showing you what's happening. This is what's gonna happen. And so on the right side, it was like polices and like all government people, and like kind of like fancy, like kind of glasses, kind of and
Like what type of glasses?
like black glasses,
Black glasses.
like black glasses, like
Like
security,
the police
or security and all that, and I can barely tell. And it's like all presidents and all like election. I don't know what it's called. And it was election, and I was kind of like looking, and it was like crowded people. Okay, and so I was like looking at these pieces together, and I'm like, why am I seeing that? And putting all that, looking that to the side, and my mom's having like puzzle pieces to the side. And it looked like it was like kind of hovering in her hands and like whatever, and like floating maybe. And I was like twisting them, like shaping them together, whatever. Like they were already shaped. I was like trying to see what goes first and putting this. And I remember putting things together. I was grabbing them, and I was putting it, like twisting in her hands. And then one of them like came in and it appeared bigger, like went like straight to the sky, and like went in order. So that went in order, and then another piece went in order. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like looking, I was like, man, Jesus is coming and everything. And I remember I was praising right there, and I was like, finally, he's here. Finally. Like, we don't have to wait no longer. I'm patient, And I was like, give my brother, I was like, come on, here, come on. And I was like, and I knew we were about to be like get taken up already, And I was like, oh no, I don't want my brother to be left, whatever. And I was like, oh, I don't. So I was like, I wanted to be like held back and wait, and like to get his attention. Hey, come on, look! Don't look at the signs. And then finally he turned and looked, and he was like looking at it, and I was telling him like what was happening, and that's all I remember from that dream. And I remember a long time ago I had a dream, and it was a rapture dream, and like when I think I have it posted on my thing. It was like a black covering, and everyone went quiet. You cannot speak. Like you can try to talk, but you can't hear nothing. And like there was people falling down from the sky, and I was looking, and God was showing me like what was going to happen in action, like what was like puzzle pieces together, and showing me like this event's gonna happen, and then this one's gonna happen before I come. And I think I remember that actually being in there. Also, because
What being in there? The puzzle pieces or the president?
the
thing?
president thing.
The president.
Cause I remember I took a lot of screenshots of like wars and everything, and that was
I
up
was
there
so
too.
excited.
And so I think that was up there too. So it gets you thinking, if that was one of the puzzle pieces, the president, and then there's like one more before he comes, like maybe the third temple or whatever.
Maybe, yeah. That's exciting. I can't believe we didn't put it together. Okay, so I can't believe we didn't put it together when we saw the news about that. And it took us like getting ready for bed and just like getting ready to go to bed, huh?
I haven't been able to remember dreams or anything.
I know.
And this is the only thing I remembered. I passed out. I remember that.
Yeah. So what happened is that she woke up really early Saturday morning. Yes, right? And she came to take a nap because she was really tired, and she kind of just passed out on the couch. And so then she woke up, and it was late. That's also another reason we had late dinner and things like that.
And it was around like 4:20 through 4:30. So maybe around there when I woke up and I told them. And so I don't know if it was happening at the same time I was having the dream or what. So
yeah, so everything I don't know what time all that happened. In Pennsylvania, right? I think.
This is Pennsylvania.
Right, Pennsylvania. But when she woke up from napping and she told us the dream, she was like, I had a dream, and she was telling her father, me and her brother. She's saying like around 4:20, 4:30, right? PM Eastern Standard Time. So I just can't believe that we didn't. I mean, she had just told us the dream. Then I started making dinner, and then we relaxed for a while, and then I started making dinner, and then all this happened. And it took us to lay down to get ready for like bed and just relaxing and thinking through the day. And I saw that comment that the viewer made, which I normally don't look at comments. But so if you got something from that dream, is all the puzzle pieces are coming together. Jesus is coming. And don't take your eyes off Jesus. Don't be distracted at this time. Pay attention. Look up. Look up. He is coming. He is on his way. Your redemption draws nigh. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, oh people.
I forgot to say that it was daytime when I was looking at the sky. So I knew it was happening in daytime. And I know I was pointing at the sky and I was like, oh, Jesus is coming, right? And then, Trump is he's doing the fist up in the air. Wait! Think about it, right? So, you point, you're praising, you're like, oh, and that symbol, you watch the video and you do this, that means, you're mad at God. And I don't know, it's not mad. He says, I don't know. So, there's a video that says, don't do this.
Shake your fist.
Shake your
That
fist.
they're going to shake their fist.
And when he did, he shook his fist.
Yeah. Amazing times. Amazing times. Anything else?
No, that's all.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.